Hello everyone, how are you this evening? This is Cher from CHER&CHARLIES Crafts. I gotta really start remembering to say that. I would like to say hello and I hope you're all doing fine. I'm coming on with a small Dollar Tree haul. I promised my all the girls that sent me letters. I didn't get any from men, but I still love you guys. But I did get one from a man, and that's a whole other ball game. And I had to go to the post office about it, but you don't need to hear about that. Okay, so I'm going to do a small Dollar Tree haul. Number one. Number two, I'm going to go over a couple coming crafts. Number three, to let you know, I am mailing out the gift cards next week, early next week, to all you guys that won. So, with that being said, let's get started. So, I want to, first things first, this is my beautiful picture that Ken from KENTASTIC sent me a couple years ago, and I cherish it. So, as you see, I crossed out crafts. I crossed out CHER&CHARLIES personal crafts and just made it CHER&CHARLIES crafts. So I really love this, and I wanted to let my friend Deborah know I definitely have it, and she said she loves it and that I should always have it incorporated into my videos. And she wrote me a beautiful letter also, and thank you, Deborah. It's not that I don't want to put it in there, it's sometimes my old noggin forgets. So, here we go again. I'm going to call this the Pajama Dollar Tree haul because I'm in pajamas. Hello! It's a very quiet evening. It was kind of a very dull day with this weather change, and it's so dark. It's like dark at 5 o'clock, and I'm like, come on. I do believe there is a thing called seasonal affective disorder, and I bet you a lot of people suffer from that. I like light. I really like light. I mean, I love the evenings, but I like light. And so the last craft that I did was that Christmas tree, which I absolutely love. And I love it with the lights, and I loved it so much I made another one. So I'll be showing you that at the end of the video. Hey, so get your hot cup of coffee, hot chocolate, whatever it is you drink. I have my latte, nice and hot. Cheers, and let's get started with this haul. Delicious. Okay, first thing I got was this I think this is so adorable. You always want to have a bag to put your gifts in, and if you don't have any, you got to run out to the store and get one. So I always grab some gift bags from Dollar Tree. So this was a double pack, and I love it. The one side has the Christmas trees, the black and the green, and the other side I think is adorable. It says fa la 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 la. I just think it's so simple, but I think they're adorable. So I got 2 packs. You get one of these little bags, and they're like $2-3 in CVS. So I have that, and because I'm going to be mailing away something for a friend of mine, can't say who, I've got 3 packs of the Pics Christmas trees that they are now selling. I think they're so adorable, and I did eat a pack last night. That was my sugar high. Like Debbie from This and That. She has a jar with chocolate in for a chocolate. I think she says it's for a chocolate attack or chocolate emergency. She is so freaking cute. Anyway, so I got 3 packs of these, but I'm not going to eat them. I'm going to mail them to someone. Okay. This is not a real big haul, but I have a couple things I want to show you. So, okay, now I have an upcoming craft that I'm working on. And I am going to do this craft with you guys. Now this, I got 2 of these, and they had, it's for pets. It says on the jar, blessed and pet obsessed. That's what it says on the jar with a little heart. So I got one for Bronx, one for Charlie, and no, I don't have Charlie. He's home, and if I ever get off my butt, I'm going to go over and see him for a little bit. But I'm making the boys Christmas presents. So I got 2 of these. They didn't have any in blue. I really don't like the pink, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to paint the lids. So we're going to do that together. And what I want, if you would like to be involved with the craft, you might, if you like the color, you can leave it. If you want to paint it, paint the lid, then get some paint. Everyone has paints, I hope. And get some of the dog's favorite treats. Like Bronx and Charlie loves these bones that I get in Dollar General. And as soon as I have a package of them, I'm going tomorrow. I'm going to show you what kind they are that I get for $3.50. Charlie loves them, and he is so picky. Bronx isn't all that picky. But get some of your favorite bones, and I'm going to put some of them in the jar. And at Dollar Tree, I'll show you what I got him, a little toy, anything you think you would want to fit in that little jar, and maybe some extras, and then I'll tell you what else you're going to need. Okay, I was thrilled to death to know that they had this here saran wrap. Not saran wrap, cello wrap. And this is for wrapping your baskets. Now, they used to have the bags where you could just put your basket right into the bag and wrap it up. But for $1 a roll, let's go. I'm going to go with this. And so you'll need some type of wrap like this. You can get it at Dollar Tree or get the baskets. It's to wrap up your basket. And of course, get a nice bow that I think I have some ribbon with dog paws, so get kind of like a doggy kind of bow, like brownish color, white if you can. So that, get the little treats and things you want, and then these so we can make the dogs a little basket. So that, you want to participate with that coming up soon, you'll know what you need. And those little twisty ties, you can grab them for free in the Acme or the grocery store. They have them all over in the produce section. I picked up this because I'm mailing out some things to a good friend of mine. $1. Can't go wrong with that. I'm going to be doing a wreath. I saw one on YouTube. And I remembered that about 3-4 years ago, I was just starting to make wreaths, and I made this wreath for my sister-in-law for her birthday. Now, she's a sea person. She loves the ocean, seashore, beach. And I came up, if I can find the picture, I will show you the wreath I made her. It was one of my best pieces of work. And not only did I make it like that teal, turquoise blue, but I made it a different kind of wreath. And I'm going to try to attempt it on here. Not a sea one, but that similar effect that I saw someone make a Christmas wreath like that on YouTube. Not exactly the way I did it, but this one I made my sister-in-law. I don't know how I got the I don't know what the word is, the inspiration for it, but my brother was a surfer, and I ordered little tiny surfboards, 2 of them from a wood making place, and I painted them almost identical to my brother's 1970 surfboards that he still has in his garage. So my sister-in-law was just so thrilled. So I got to find that. But anyway, that's going to be another craft, but I'll talk more about that later. Okay, to go with the gloves, the glove mitt I got for my daughter. I'm going to give her the recipe for meatballs step by step. These were 2 for $1, and there was only one of the mitts left like this, so I grabbed this for $1. Okay, and as I said, as far as getting the doggies a little toy from Dollar Tree, I got Bronxy and Charlie little dog toys, teddy bears. They're really soft, and they got the little Christmas feet, and if they tear them up, they tear them up. But I'm going to put this like on top, so you can get them a little toy, whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter. You don't have to copy what I do. Just get the little container in Dollar Tree if you can, and pick out little treats and stuff you want for the basket. So I got that, and one more thing that will also be in my next craft. I know I said I was going to do a transition of the fall wreath into a Christmas wreath, but I changed my mind. I want to leave that up until after Thanksgiving, so the following week I'm going to do this other craft. I saw this in the Dollar Tree. They had several green and they had one red, but I really wanted this green because I don't see a lot of people using this forest green color, but there were several of these. I think this is adorable. They had this and they had a church, and it also has for a tea light candle. So this is going to be in my next craft. And if you want me to tell you what you'll need, I will do that. I don't ordinarily do that, but someone requested I do that. I think her name is Deborah Apricot. Okay. So I got that for the craft. Okay, now moving along, that's all I got from Dollar Tree, but I told you guys I would always show you my hauls. That was a request. Now, also in the doggy baskets that I'm going to make for Christmas, I found this material, a fat they call it, in the Dollar Tree a while back. And I think what we're going to do is make, if I have enough, I'm going to cut this in half. And if you want to do it with me, get some doggy material and then filler. Now I'm going to take an old pillow apart that has seen its day, and I'm going to use that as filler because it's for the dog. So that's what we're going to need. We're going to need some material and filler and a glue gun. That's all you need to make a little doggy pillow. And I'll tell you what kind of pillow when we get to that craft. So I have a lot of crafts coming up. So you remember at some point I was like dead. I couldn't think of anything. I was having a brain fog. Not anymore. I have so many, I don't know how I'm going to keep up with them. So I'm really not in any way. Sorry about that. The other video, the first part, ended abruptly because I had an important phone call from an important person. So I'm going to let it slide because she's really important. Her name is Janice. And we were discussing the gift cards. So they're going out early next week. So sorry about that. So it's going to just end abruptly and then continue on. This situation with my apps, I am really trying to work on it. Okay, so I'd like to show you what I've made. Okay, I just made this about an hour ago. My daughter's boyfriend gave me this tool, which I will show it to you in a second. And I made this for Bronx. So as you see, you can tie it. I'm going to tie it onto his cage for when they, this way he'll have a little nameplate. But if you look closely, it's literally burnt into the wood. I carved it, wood carved it. Yeah, so this is what I did today. It's really been a boring day, I'll tell you. But you got to find something to do. So I made that today, and I'm hoping I can learn more little techniques. The problem I'm having is putting the adapters on and trying to learn like what they're used for. So I've been YouTubing how to use this tool. This is old, but Chris gave it to me. It's called a rotary tool, and I'm sure all you men know what they are. But he also gave me these tools there's so many of them, so I'm sure you can do a million things with this, but I just have to spend my time and YouTube different channels to find out how to use the different types of tools for wood carving, sanding, polishing. It does a lot of neat things. I just have to learn how to use it. And if you should, I don't know if any of you probably already know what they are, a lot of you girls out there that are YouTube DIYers and all that. I see is using a lot of tools that I'm completely oblivious to. But you got to use safety glasses. These are not safety glasses. And so I'm going to get a pair of them because it's no joke. If you mess up, I could see where I could get hurt. So, and you know me, I'm clumsy Cheryl. So, okay, so before I go, I thought I would show you my beautiful little Christmas tree and what I plan on doing with it. I absolutely love it. It's right by my window. And this is what I'm going to do with that pretty candy cane ribbon. I am making little bows and I'm going to put them all over the tree. I got my little teeny tiny Christmas balls that I painted last year. And I've got my favorite little ornament, which was from my sweet little Rion. This is from Rion from last year. A little snowman. So he's going right into the front, Rion, so that everybody can see him. I also added, these were from a church sale, some beading. So I put beads on my tree. And I don't know if you guys remember, I made the angel out of cardboard last year. I want to get some more of this. I always say sparkle, and that's not what you call it. I also put little beads on here. My brain's going right now. Got some sparkly little crisp pink Christmas balls. And so this is my tree. And it came like this, with this cute little burlap bottom. And they were with my beautiful plants. So this is my little tree we'll be working on. I'm going to make some more ribbons. Glitter. I just thought of it. Glitter. I want to get some more of that white glitter. It looks like sugar. Anyway, so that's my tree. Okay, and this was my last video of my very unique Christmas tree. I love it so much. This was, if you haven't seen it, please go back and look at it. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and share my videos. I would so appreciate that. And I liked it so much, I made another one in gold. So this one is black and gold, and this one is completely gold. And I had some extra little pretty buttons that I bought in Michael's a couple years back. And these are, I'm telling you, so easy to make, girls. So easy. So this one, instead of using the foam, the cupcake foam I call it, I still have one left. I decided to use, I had those little tiny blocks. I don't have any Django blocks. So I put 4, 8, 12 blocks, and I hot glued them together. And then I put the base of the tree down into the blocks and hot glued them together. So I added a little poinsettia flower and a pretty little gold. It's a little too much glitter on that one. And some little leaves with some berries. And I love the way they look together. What do you think? Okay, so that's what I've been doing. And as far as the crafts coming up, if you'd like to participate, I'm going to give you a heads up. You don't need a globe this big, but my neighbor gave me this. I absolutely love it. So any type of globe, it doesn't have to be real big, just not real small. Any kind of beautiful Christmas pine cones, or you can get them outside, poinsettias, pics, and any Epson salts or sugar, whatever you prefer to use, or the little, I found those little fake snow that you get in Dollar Tree. If I were you, I'd pass on that because it's too flimsy, and when you lay things down into it, it kind of flops and sinks to the bottom. So I wouldn't recommend that. So that's what you'll need, and I'm even thinking of doing something with Mod Podge. So have Mod Podge ready in case I change my mind. Thank you for watching CHER&CHARLIES Crafts. Please subscribe, comment, pass on my channel to your friends. I'd really appreciate it, and so would my Charlie. God bless you. I'll pray for you. Please pray for me. Take care.